SLP Matrimonial Matters, Drafting and Successful Arguing in the Supreme Court. Namaskar. Today our speaker is Jayprakash Somani, advocate from Supreme Court of India NIP. He published more than 50 books on Supreme Court case laws. So, I am presenting you Advocate Jayprakash Somani.
SLP Service Matters, Drafting and Successful Arguing in Supreme Court. Service matters includes recruitment matters, promotional matters, suspension or termination from job, pension matters, compassionate appointment matters, compulsory voluntary retirement matters. All matters you can understand how this service matter SLP is drafted properly, how it is argued in admission hearing, how it is argued in after notice hearing, how it is argued in final stage, and how you can get the favorable result in favor of your client. So, to get this knowledge, you should focus on these significant points. First, type of service matters. Which are type of service matters? So, I already explained you, I already given you some names like recruitment. So, any recruitment, any MPSC matter, UPSC matter, Rajasthan State Commission matter, or UPSC matters, any examinations taken, then recruitment process, is it disturbances are there, some problems are there, and when candidates are facing problems or getting jobs, sometimes they are taking they are taking written test, they are taking oral test, every stage they are clearing. They are sometimes also taking medical also, and after that they are cancelling that recruitment process. So problems comes, then candidate goes to High Court, file the writ petition there, and after High Court, single bench, double bench, divisional bench, then come to Supreme Court. So such type of recruitment cases are there. Promotional cases matter, Supreme Courts are there. You will find near about 10 to 12 books related to service matters, case laws of Supreme Court. Near about 50 books, more than 50 books I published. If you go to Amazon, Flipkart, and type Jayprakash Somani books, you will find these books. So, near about 10 to 12 books on service matter, related to service matter, different case laws are there. And many High Court lawyers are using that books, and they are getting 20-25 case laws. So, at one place, and to mention that particular para with particular case law citation, that is useful. So, all these service matters we are handling in Apex Courts. So, we have to study all different type of rules, regulations like that. So, secondly, you should know laws or rules related to service matters. Only if you find is just IS, IPS like that examination, or near about 124 case laws are there. I have the service laws, All India Service Manual I have. This is volume 1. Volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, all 4 volumes have only bare acts. Such type of huge service matter filled in there. So friends, so different type of laws which are related to service matter, one should know. Then scrutiny of, then how to read the impugn order. How to read the impugn order? Impugn order may be come from High Court, maybe come from directly, sometimes CAT, sometimes from AFT also. AFT is also sometimes service matters, armed forces tribunal, but for armed purposes, different program is there, different video is there. You can watch in on YouTube also and on our app also. And it is not sufficient to read only High Court order if it is not writ petition. If it is appeal from Labour Court to High Court, that time you should read Labour Court order with High Court order. So how Labour Court has decided that case, how High Court has decided case, and how High Court has done error and not given decision in your client's favor. So you have to find out that points, frame the substantial question of laws for drafting your. So then you can start the drafting. Then appropriate grounds you have to find. The main draft of service matter SLP, and SLP draft is as per Form 28 of Supreme Court Rules 2013. So draft inbuilt in draft. Interim relief application is inbuilt in that. No need to join separate stay application to that draft. SLP draft inbuilt have that facility. So you should study how to draft the synopsis, list of dates. Synopsis should contain highlights properly. How injustice has done by the High Court, how High Court has done error, mention it proper case laws with proper para which is important for that case laws. Don't mention only case laws. Case laws should be with relevant paras. So then list of dates, and after list of dates, then main SLP draft you have to take. And in main SLP draft, two things are significant. First significant thing is question of laws. Substantial question of laws should be framed. So if substantial question of laws, constitutional question of laws there, Supreme Court easily accept your case. And then second significant point is grounds. So mention all ground proper case laws like that. And then prayer, interim grounds, interim prayer, so, and final prayer. So, and then certificate like AOR is doing like that. So, all these type of SLP draft should be there. Then after draft, after filing, defect clearing process, then argument hearing is there. So, admission hearing is important task. How you will argue your case in admission hearing. So this is most crucial hearing in Apex Court. Each and every case very cautiously Apex Court is admitting in their court. So many times dismiss can be happen when there is no substantial question of laws, when there is no proper drafting and proper argument. So if you are able to draft proper case, proper SLP, then, and if you highlights from some point, 4 to 5 points, option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, like that. If this is not available, then second and other 1, 2, 3 point they can hear and they can admit on any one point if it is available. And if your case is not proper, then they will listen and they will dismiss. And if you are senior person like me, they will listen for 15 minutes, 20 minutes sometime, but after listening they will dismiss. But even though if you are new or if you are senior with age also, so but if you have the point, that time 1 or 2 minutes is sufficient to admit your case in Apex Court. So main point is admission argument. How to argue in admission case at the time of admission of the case. And then notice issue, then registry 2-3 days, then after notice hearing. And after notice hearing, sometimes rejoinder, sometimes counter claim like that, counter affidavit, some are coming, then final hearing. So at the time of final hearing, how to file written argument, a written submission. So that is also important. That written submission, written argument will be helpful to judges to take the proper decision and to draft that judgment also. So if your written argument is in well manner, definitely that matter, the judgment of that matter will be reported judgment. And remember that if you want to elevate as a senior law counsel, or if you want to elevate as a high court judge or a Supreme Court judge in future, so number of your reported judgments should be more and should be and some of that judgment are landmark judgment that will be well and good, friends. So there is a huge scope for study, for scrutiny, for research, and you can. If you want detailed knowledge with example, with proper draft, genuine draft, original draft, which already we filed, we argued, we taken order in our favor like that. So a small course is there, and you just join that course, and that course is in our app. So just download our app, Jayprakash Somani, Supreme Court, and in that app, link is given in the this description also, and you can type on Google Play also, Jayprakash Somani Supreme Court. You will find that app. Just go in that app and find few courses there, which you like, you take that. And our each and every course is very, very reasonable price, in very low price, and you will get access to all these videos, study material, draft, everything for a year or two. That it depend upon course to course. You will find some courses of mine on export, import, international business also. There are sub courses. You can watch that also if you are interested, or if your client are interested. So you can suggest that courses to the client also, because real knowledge with real draft, with practical orientation, we cannot get on Google search only. Okay, so everything we cannot have on Google search. For specific knowledge, we have to invest our proper time, and we have to invest little money. So thank you very much. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.